My name is Malik John, first of all, and I'm a sprinter. So I do everything from the 60 to the 400 meters. It started back like sophomore year in high school. I actually used to play football, and my two past teammates was forcing me to come to the track team. Like, oh no, I play football. I don't want to run track. I told them I'll come down after football nationals. So nationals was over, and I came to the track team, and from there it's just been a good journey. I finished up my high school career the 200-meter champion from New York. I was the runner-up in the 100. I went to states and placed, like, I forgot, I think it was 6th place at states, and we went to nationals, and I helped my relay team come back to New York #1. And then I came to Kingsborough Community College. I had a lot of success my freshman year. I was the 60-meter champion, the 200-meter champion indoors, and outdoors I was the 100-meter champion, 200-meter champion, the 4x4 champion. And at nationals I placed 2nd place in the 200 and the 100, and me and my relay team won the 4x4. So yeah, that's how it is right now so far.
You said you did football before athletics. Which one do you prefer?
Definitely track. Definitely. I mean, football was a fun sport for me, but I feel like my talents is more on the track side of it. Yeah.
You were here at Grenada National Championships. Unfortunately, you pulled up with an injury. But how has it been the experience for you?
It's been a great experience, actually. There was a couple athletes here who are going to Rio, so seeing them here in the same stadium as me gave me even more motivation to do better. I knew if I was able to finish my races, I would have been great competition to everybody else, and everybody else pulled through. But it was a great experience, and I plan on being here again next year. Personally, I was born back in the U.S., Brooklyn, New York, but my father's side of the family was born, my grandparents were born here in Grenada from St. George's. I'm still in the process of finding out exactly where in St. George's they're from, but I know it's here. And having conversations with my grandparents got me really connected with Grenada. So I'm looking forward to doing great things here.
Grenada has had many good athletes over the years. We have Kirani, and we have Rondell, we have Kurt, we have Lyndon, Emran, all those guys. Have you been speaking to any of them, and what sort of advice has
I haven't spoken to any of them. I know Redhead, and I forgot the other guy's name, but they train at the same track that I go to sometimes. I see them there, they work out. And as I watch them, I just observe. I didn't say anything to them yet, but I just observe them, and they're great athletes, and they give me motivation as well when they're training. They always train hard.
And to the point of motivation, what keeps you motivated?
The fact that they keep going. You know, everybody goes through hard workouts. It's just how you do the hard workouts, and they seem to complete it every time. You know, sometimes I get hard workouts and I kind of punk out of it, but seeing them gives me motivation to keep going.
You're currently at Kingsborough Community College. You recently graduated from Prospect Heights High School. How difficult is it for you now that you're in community college to keep up with the training regimen?
It is a harder process, but I try to do everything on time so that nothing piles up, because that's when it gets even harder, and you don't want that stress on your back. So I try to get everything done on time. With the help of my coach, I'm perfectly fine right now.
You have had a good season thus far. You were the indoor and outdoor MVP this year, and you have broken a number of records this year. Tell us a little bit about those records and
I knew coming into the CUNY Championships that the record was in the air for me to grab. It was 10, I think it was like 10.8, and I ran 10.74. I was very confident coming into that race, and I knew that I was going to do good things. Same thing for the 200. I think the record was 21.7, and I ran 21.5. Also, my school records were pretty breakable for me as well. I knew once I came into that school, my coach would get me to break those records, and I plan on breaking my own records next year.
What has been your greatest accomplishment thus far?
My greatest accomplishment, I would say, hard to choose one. I would say breaking the record indoors for the 200-meter dash, because back in high school it was hard for me to actually run sub 22 seconds. So for me to come to college and actually do it, that was a great accomplishment.
Okay, and in terms of the events that you compete in, you compete in the 60, the 1, the 2, and you also did the 4 before.
Yes.
But you said that you don't like the 4. Why?
I mean, the 400, it's not that I don't like it. I just rather the shorter sprints, because I feel like when I get around like 250, it gets hard to, hold your form or whatever, but I'm learning to hold it, and I'm starting to actually like it.
And what's next for you in terms of track career?
Well, I'm just gonna follow the blueprint and see what happens from there. Next year I plan on doing great things, and whatever happens from there, I'm just gonna take it step by step.